I didn't say it. Carson's an enigma. He wrote a book, and he's doing great in Iowa. He's second in the polls. With all these professional politicians, I'm first, Carson's second. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Because he wrote a book, and in the book he said terrible things about himself. He said that he's pathological and that he's got basically pathological disease. Now, he wrote this, I guess, before he was running for office, or thought that he was running for office. And I don't want a person that's got pathological disease. I don't want it. Now, I'm not saying he's got it. He said it. This isn't something that I'm saying, oh, he's a pathological liar, or he's got I'm not saying it. He said he's got pathological disease. He actually said pathological temper, and then he defined it as disease. So he said he has pathological disease. Now, if you're pathological, there's no cure for that, folks. Okay? There's no cure for that. And I did one of the shows today. And I don't want to say what I said, but I'll tell you anyway. I said that if you're a child molester, a sick puppy, you're a child molester, there's no cure for that. There's only one cure. We don't want to talk about that cure. That's the ultimate cure. No, there's two. There's death and the other thing. But if you're a child molester, there's no cure. They can't stop you. Pathological, there's no cure. Now, he said he was pathological. Okay. He said he went after his mother with a hammer. He wanted to hit her on the head. Or he hit her on the head, or he wanted to hit her on the head. And I said, wow, that's tough. Man, did anybody in this audience ever go after your mother to hit her on the head with a hammer? Okay? So he went after his mother. This is in his book. This isn't me. I'm just trying to save you the cost of a book. So he's a pathological, damaged, temper, a problem. Then they talk about my tone is a little bit tough. Give me a break. Bush, I don't like his tone. We have people, their heads are being cut off in Syria if they're Christian and for a lot of other reasons. And he doesn't like my tone. That's the problem with this country. We need somebody with tone. We need somebody with tone. You can go back to the other guys later, but let's straighten it out, okay? We'll go back to the guys with the nice, easy tone like Bush and like Rubio and like these characters. But you need somebody with tone. Hillary said the same thing. I didn't like the way Mr. Trump spoke last night. His tone wasn't nice. Let's not worry about it, folks. Let me straighten it out. Then I'll promise I'll leave you alone, and you can go back and blow it all for the next 20 years, and you'll get somebody else like me up there, and they'll straighten it out again. But go back to Carson. So he went after his mother. Think of this. He went after his mother with a hammer at a fairly young age, 14, 15 years old. I didn't. Okay. He hits a friend of his in the face with a padlock, like a master's padlock. Whah! In the face with a padlock. A lot of damage. Okay. I never did that. I mean, I misbehaved. I spoke during class. They said, don't you dare talk. Son. Yes, sir. Yes. But no padlocks in the face to friends. Then here's the beauty of all. He took a knife, and he went after a friend, and he lunged that knife into the stomach of his friends, but lo and behold, it hit the belt. It hit the belt, and the knife broke. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. The knife broke. Let me tell you, I'm pretty good at this stuff. So, I have a belt. Nobody hits me where the belt's going in because the belt moves this way. It moves this way. It moves that way. He hit the belt buckle. Anybody have a knife? You want to try it on me? Believe me, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna be successful. But he took the knife, he went like this, and he plunged it into the belt. And amazingly, the belt stayed totally flat. And the knife broke. How stupid are the people of Iowa? How stupid are the people of the country to believe this crap? So here's the good news. He's now saying all of that stuff happened because otherwise he's a liar. And I said, no, wait a minute. It should be the other way. It didn't happen. The press made it up. Those guys, they made it up. No. It happened. How dare the press not believe me that I went after my mother with a hammer, that I hit somebody in the face with a padlock, that I tried to stab a friend of mine whose name was Bob, but now it's changed. Whose name was Bob. He was a friend, but now he's a member of my family. Who I have a brother. Don't speak to him. I don't want you to talk to my brother. So he's trying to convince everybody that these things happened. Again, I'm a religious person. I'm going to protect people. I'm going to bring back people. Because say what you want about Christianity. As a group, we haven't done a good job in protecting our religion. We really haven't. We've let government take it away. We've let government take it away. Pastor Jeffers is a real nice guy. You know Pastor Jeffers. He's on television the other night, and they're asking him about Trump. He says, yes, he's a Christian, and he's a good guy. He's not your typical Christian. But, you know, sometimes we sort of do a little sacrifice because he's an unbelievable leader, and he's really smart, and he's going to protect us. And maybe that's better than having a perfect Christian that doesn't have leadership ability, which is, you know, going to happen, that doesn't have certain other qualities. Because we need somebody that's going to be a leader and protect us now. I'm going to protect everybody because I know how to do it. And I'm a worker. I know how to do it. I really know how to do it. So here's the thing. So Carson, oh, the knife broke. There it is. It's laying in the, oh. Good. So what he's saying is that these series of events, and he goes into the bathroom for a couple of hours, and he comes out, and now he's religious. And the people of Iowa believe him. Give me a break. Give me a break. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. And some people might not like it. Oh, that's not really nice what you say. Don't be fools. Don't be fools. Okay? Now they're saying it wasn't him. Now, I don't know, maybe this was a false report, but it wasn't him that hit with a hammer. It was his mother came at him all of a sudden. Don't forget, the name changes. Everything changed. And I don't care. I may leave here and you may say, oh, that was not nice what he said. Who cares? Then, you know, I go back to my life. I don't have to do interviews, which I don't like doing, to be honest with you. I can leave this scum back here, the press alone. I don't need them anymore. They're garbage. No, they're scum. I don't have to deal with them anymore. But here's a guy who's saying, think of it. You got to think of it. How crazy it is. He's demanding that it's right that he went after the mother and wanted to hit her over the head with a hammer. And these other events and the knife. Because if he didn't, he won't have credibility. And I said, well, wait a minute. I put out a tweet the other day. At Real Donald Trump. Very hot. Millions of people. But I put out a tweet. I said, if I were him, I'd rather have it the other way. Where he didn't go after. Right? Where he didn't. So, I say, what the hell have we come to? What have we come to? When we have to believe this kind of stuff, and we're going to put somebody in office who considers himself to have pathological disease. Read the definition in the dictionary of pathological disease. And I'm not saying it. He said it about himself before he knew he was going to run for office. And then he's controlled by a super PAC in Iowa. And the head guy at the super PAC, I hear, left. and nobody writes about it. I mean, the truth is, he's complaining about the press not treating him well, okay? Let me tell you something. If I did the stuff that he said he did, I wouldn't be here right now. It would have been over. It would have been over, okay? It would have been totally over. So that's who is in second place, and I don't get it.